everyone. Welcome to Silicon Burger, a podcast about American tech and life. I'm Alice, and today we're talking about New York City, also known as the Big Apple. My dad, Gavin, is here to tell us all about it.
Hi, Alice. Hi, everyone.
So, Dad, why is New York called the Big Apple?
Good question, Alice. The nickname the Big Apple started in the 1920s. Jazz musicians and horse racing fans used it because New York was seen as the place for the biggest opportunities, like the best prize you could win. It's a fun way to say it's a big, exciting city full of possibilities.
That's cool. How did New York get to be such a big city?
It's a long story, Alice. It began in the 1600s as a Dutch settlement called New Amsterdam, thanks to its amazing location by the water with a big port. That made it perfect for trading and shipping. But New York really took off in the 1800s during the Industrial Revolution. Machines and factories were popping up everywhere, and the people needed jobs. Then, in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of immigrants, people from places like Italy, Ireland, and Eastern Europe poured into New York through its port, chasing the American dream. The city grew into a bustling metropolis almost overnight.
Oh, like in the movies. I remember in The Godfather how people came to New York on ships. Did that really happen?
Totally. There's an even better example in the movie The Immigrant. Picture this. A crowded ship pulls into New York Harbor, and suddenly, everyone spots the Statue of Liberty. They start shouting and cheering like crazy because it meant they'd finally made it to America. A new start, full of hope. That's how it was for millions of people back then.
Wow, that gives me chills. So what's the Statue of Liberty all about?
The Statue of Liberty is this giant copper statue standing proud in New York Harbor on its only two spot called Liberty Island. France gave it to the US in 1886 as a gift to celebrate freedom and friendship. It's holding a torch high to light the way and a tablet with the date of America's independence. For immigrants, it was the first sign they'd reached the land of opportunity.
That's so cool. Why is New York such a big deal for money and business?
New York's money magic happens on Wall Street. It's this narrow street in Manhattan where the New York Stock Exchange lives. That's where people buy and sell parts of companies, making big decisions that affect money all over the world. The city is also home to huge banks and businesses, so it's like the beating heart of global finance.
What about the Empire State Building? Is it really tall?
Oh, yeah, it's massive. They finished it in 1931, and back then, it was the tallest building on Earth, 1,050 feet high. Counting its spire, it's got 101 floors, and the people ride elevators to the top to see New York's skyline, stretching out like a glittering sea. It's still one of the city's biggest stars.
And the Met? What makes that special?
The Met, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art, is a treasure chest of creativity. It's one of the world's biggest art museums, packed with over 2 million things, like ancient Egyptian mummies, dazzling Renaissance paintings, and even samurai armor. It's a place where you can travel through time and around the world without leaving New York.
Ooh, and what's Manhattan Henge? It sounds so mysterious.
It's awesome. Manhattan Henge happens twice a year when the setting sun lines up perfectly with Manhattan's grid of streets. The sun dips below the horizon, and its golden rays pour between the skyscrapers, lighting up the city like a giant movie set. People gather on the sidewalks, snapping photos of this natural wonder. It's like New York's own sunset celebration.
Wow, New York sounds like the most exciting place ever, with so much history, people, and fun stuff to see. Thanks for telling me all about it, Dad.
My pleasure, Alice. I love sharing these stories with you and our listeners. New York's got something for everyone.
That's it for today's Silicon Burger. Join us next time for more cool stuff about America. Bye, everyone!
Bye-bye.